Whoa! More popular than the Bob Ross channel? What you talking about? Is the Bob Ross channel online right now? And did something happen to it? It's not online right now? That would explain why it doesn't have any viewers, right? How's it going, Mega? Hello, Crab. Good to see both of you. Hello, hello. It's another day. It's another day around here. Another day
Super Mario Galaxy!
to play some Super Mario Galaxy. How about that? So, last night, what we did is, we got the, like, final star, not the 120th star, but the, like, the Go Fight Bowser star, where we saved Princess Peach. However, that was only the 105th star, and after getting that, we unlocked a new star to get in each of the 15 galaxies, major galaxies. Which means, yeah, so here we go. Right, so we already saw this dialogue because, we just looked at this last time. So yeah, each place is gonna have this purple comet now, it looks like, which was kind of exactly what I was expecting. Oh, is this a letter from Princess Peach? Now that she's saved, though? Look at that. Hey, Squall. I'm in a faraway place, but I'm right... Wait, what? Why would Peach be sending me a message about rescuing her when we already did? She's not kidnapped anymore. I'm very confused. Anyway. Like, I didn't think that we were going back to... What? It seems much more Nintendo to have us... Like, I'm really surprised. I've come to expect the degree of polish from Nintendo where I would expect, after saving Princess Peach, for her to now be on the ship with us, just there to talk, and then we would still get a letter from her where she might even say that and then say, just kidding, or something stupid like that. Anyway, it's time for the Good Egg Galaxy. It's time to get the first of our 15 final stars. And the purple comet. So what I remember from when I was younger was every stage having a 100 purple coin star, which might even be timed. And it looks like I remembered right. So here we go. I don't know if it's timed or if, okay, it looks like it isn't. One of them must have just been normally difficult then. Whoa! I remember one of them being pretty hard, and so, I was attributing that to possibly being timed, but... Specifically, I'm talking about the Toy Time Galaxy or whatever. I remember when I was younger, one of the hardest stars in the game for me was getting 100 coins on that, like, 8-bit Mario platform, you know? Alright. So yeah, this one will be pretty interesting because of the, look at the, like, purple vignette the screen has, or vignette. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird, but you know what I mean. It's noticeable. Anywho, this one will be interesting because of, like, the different pathways that you take to get to the different, like, spots in this stage. But we'll see how it goes. Because, like, now we'll have the chance to go through another, like, yeah, midway point. And I guess we don't need to worry so much about collecting star bits anymore. It turned out that I ended the game with well more than enough. And by ended the game, I mean like, you know, there's only so many hungry Lumas in the game, and we were always more than able to feed them when they came up. But it's still fun to collect them, so I'm still gonna. Alright. I was gonna say 20 more here, but now we've got, we're collecting them all. Hey, we did it. Are we gonna land on this star? Did they do it like that? Nah, okay. Alright, first one down, and once we get these 15, we get to go to another world. Which I'm pretty excited about. I hope that they do these in order. Hey, and there it is, Galaxy complete. We've been waiting for that. Alright, yes! So far, they're just in order. Which is nice because I don't want to have to feel like I have to look at the map between every star. I just want to do my move where you backflip up into the thing so it doesn't take as long to pull Mario into it. It's my speed strat. Alright, so yeah, that first one was pretty basic. A lot of them were just collected flying around, but that's the Galaxy. This one... Oh! The life that they put over here, they made a coin for this one. That's cute. Alright, I'm gonna have to look up a 120 star speedrun of this game, because I bet it's super great. Whoops. Bip. There we go. Oh, that's right, this puts me over here. I actually forgot about that. Hang on a second. Need to get on top of this thing. There we go. Mario, man, it's just plain fun. Okay, this stuff, I feel like I'm kind of going out of order here, where it's inefficient to do this part right now. Because first, we gotta get these three that are like on this cliff here. And then also go off this way. But I hope you all are having a good day today. I had a pretty okay Monday, but Mario is definitely gonna improve that here. Lift the spirits. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Hey, there was a coin. That was a pretty cleverly hidden one, where it's like behind the stack. So you're likely to see it because you're likely to do the fun thing of stomping all of them. writing notes and getting frustrated and giving up. That sounds like me when I try to write like a proper, if I'm thinking of doing like a proper YouTube video. Wait a second. What am I missing here? Is there a, did I just like run right past a bee pickup or something? No? So we gotta find out how to get up there? Maybe the way I was going before was good. We'll probably have to go back over there at some point. Hey, Amido! Woo! So, last night I finished Castlevania Portrait of Ruin on the DS. Overall, it was a pretty tough game. The last boss was pretty darn hard. A couple of the other bosses were too. Really fun game. I really, really enjoyed it. I've found it's much easier for me to have an off-cast game if it's handheld. So, just because, like, then I can play it in bed and on the toilet and that kind of stuff. It works better for me. So, my next off-cast game that I'll be playing is Persona Q. Because I got Persona Q right when it came out, and I enjoyed it a little bit. You know, I enjoyed it decently, but I didn't really play that much of it. So this time I plan on finishing it. And there's a sequel coming out this summer, so it's good timing to be playing it again. One big difference between when I first played it and playing it now is that so Persona Q is a spin-off. It's basically like if you've ever played Etrian Odyssey. It's like the gameplay of Etrian Odyssey, but with Persona characters and story. And one big thing about Etrian Odyssey... Hey, Danny! One big thing about Etrian Odyssey is drawing your own map on the touchscreen of the DS as you play it. Which, when I first played the game, that wasn't something that I particularly fancied. It wasn't that I disliked it. I thought it was a cool idea. But since then, I've played other games that have made me love the idea of drawing your own map. And so, I think I'll really enjoy that aspect of it now. I love that these purple coins... Wait, purple coins started in Sunshine, didn't they? Or did they? Sunshine had red coins, and then it had blue coins that were like... There were very few of them. And they were special. Oh, I did that in the improper order. I don't know if it had purple coins in it. But I love that purple coins have become a mainstay. With how, like... You know, in Mario Galaxy, they're, Odyssey. They're, like, a big thing that you do in the levels. Find all them purple coins. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, Danny. Doing all the better now that I'm here with you. With you, ladies and gents. there like a warp up here? Oops. I feel like I need to get over here. And maybe that's achieved by like... Oh! I missed 3 coins over there. Alright, so there are 10 coins left. Oh, oh. But yeah, finding the purple coins I thought was pretty enjoyable in Mario Odyssey. Sometimes they got to be a little annoying, though. But it was always exciting when you found the last few. Alright, so... Oh, I see a few purple coins over there. So it looks like they want me to drop down like this? That's pretty tricky. Ah, but that gets us on the other side. And now there's just gonna be 5 more. Oh, and they're these that I couldn't get before. Neat. On the steep hill. I missed them though. It reminds me of the wow, I almost died right there because of that extra spin. It reminds me of the purple coin in Bob-omb Battlefield in Mario 64 that's on that little slide. That like nowadays I just do the kick trick to get up and collect. But otherwise you have to slide into it, which is like pretty tough and people miss a lot. And by people I mean like casually. I don't know, I haven't really seen a speedrunner really miss that coin. Then again, I have watched less Mario 64 speedrunning than someone might expect. What if you just don't touch anything? Oh. I bet you collect all 5 coins. If you drop right down the middle there on that trunk, you probably collect them all if you just don't touch anything, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot my water. Oh, there it is. No, never mind. It's just out of reach. Alright, and I think that finishes up the entire terrace, right? And now we are on to the fountain. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there are multiple available at once. Alright. Well, you know me. We're doing these in order. And I think this brick up here, that was the second one, right? It was the terrace, and oops. The terrace, and then... Was it the kitchen or the fountain after that? I don't remember. It had to be this place, right? Whoops. I don't even know what this is. Beach Bowl Galaxy? Is that right? Ghostly? No. This was the third world. Because let's see if I can remember. Oh, right. You can't just open a map. You have to go, hello! Okay. It was the terrace. I guess it must have been the fountain next. Battle Rock, Space Junk. That sounds right. And then there was a Bowser Galaxy, right? Yeah. And then Kitchen was Bowser Jr. And then Bedroom was Bowser. And then it was Engine Room and then Garden. So we want Fountain next. And the location of this one makes sense for it being the second world. Oh! Alright. Oh, I tried to side jump. What? Space Junk Galaxy doesn't have it yet? Maybe I am wrong. Oh well, we'll just do this one next. And I wonder, like, if I were to play this game more often, like as often as I played, or as I play Mario 64, I wonder how long it would start to take me to get all of the stars. Because the last time I got 120 stars in Mario 64, it took 6 hours, almost exactly. It was like just under 6 hours. But this game I've played for probably 3 times that long, trying to get the 120. But I also didn't know where a lot of them were, you know, and wasn't sure of all the mechanics and all that kind of stuff. As far as like the quality of all these, I've talked a lot about like the quality of the different 3D Mario games and like where I rank them and stuff. And I mentioned that I don't think this one is necessarily, or not like quite as good as Mario 64, but I mean, that's a tall order to be as good as Mario 64. But one thing that I didn't mention though, was that I do think that this game, there are aspects of this game that are better than Mario 64. Of course, one being like generally a tiny bit less jank as far as like, in Mario 64, sometimes you just hit invisible walls and stuff, you know, and it's just kind of weird. There's a, you know, and the like dropping problem when you stand on a ledge and that kind of stuff, like little things like that this game doesn't have in it. But, really, the big thing that stands out really, really huge in this game to me, as far as an improvement, is the boss battles. This game has such great, such fun boss battles in it. Well, I don't even necessarily mean, like, invisible walls that are intended in Mario 64. That game just has it where sometimes you'll long jump off of a platform and you'll just hit something. And it's really bizarre. Like, it is an invisible wall, but not even one that was intended, is what I mean. Ah, some of them are timed. I get it now. Wowza. Ooh, there's one over there. Ooh, okay, well I took a leap of faith there because I wanted to get to those coins. But yeah. And you know, at some point I really do need to, oh yeah, like, I mean, you're never gonna hear me acting like Mario 64 is a bad game or a janky game overall. Mario 64 is a 10 out of 10, one of the best games ever made. I think we can just jump like this, right? Yeah. Okay, one more set of coins. I guess I can kind of slow down and be a little bit more careful here while I find this last circle of coins. I mean, I could also do this. Okay, they're over there. Yay! We got it. And you know, at some point, I'm gonna need to go and get all 120 shines in Mario Sunshine. You know? I always say, like, that's a game that I've started up so many times, and I just never quite get out of it what I'm expecting, you know? Like I'm getting with this game right now. And like I get with Mario 64. There's something missing with Sunshine. But at some point, I'll get all 120 shines and really know for sure how I feel about it. Can you just jump over this and not get... Okay, cool. Yeah. Is it the sunshine part that was lackluster? I don't really get it. I mean, I don't know how Mario Sunshine could possibly be not great. I mean, it's just a fun beach-themed adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom, starring all of our favorite Mario pals. You have a talking jetpack, and your friend Mario there is the whole time. Did that sentence that I just said make any sense? I meant to say your friend Mario is there the whole time. Ooh, this one looks pretty tough overall. listen to that theremin. No, not that one. Okay, great. Wait, 10 seconds? Wait, what? How can I only have 10 seconds left? I have less than half of them. Okay. All right, we need to get going a bit faster. Did it just take me forever to get started? Or like what? I'm supposed to just be flying through here? Okay, I guess getting hit doesn't instantly kill me as I expected it to. Is there a restart button? No? How can there not be a restart button? Yes, this kind of thing is not good for time. I did even worse this time than last time. Well, that's because I kept falling. Alright. Uh-oh. This means that at some point there is going to be a challenge where I'm the, There we go. A challenge where I'm standing on the ball star, right? My arch nemesis in this game. Oh, I get it now. There's more than 100 coins in the maze total. I get it now. I'm sitting here going, there are way too many red coins, or purple coins here. This seems impossible. There's gotta be some kind of mechanic to get more time, is what I'm thinking. But it's because there's more than 100 coins in the maze. Okay, I'm dumb. I get it now. See, I was thinking I had to be like really methodical and not leave any behind, you know, and that kind of thing. But nah, you just fly around catching them as fast as quickly as possible. Uh-oh, that's just a bummer, what I was doing right there. Okay, I've drastically slowed down because I'm dumb. Oh no! Okay, the star's in the middle. I have 10 seconds to get it. I can do this. Yeah! There we go.
Oh, yeah.
The bone pen. And I think this is the last area to have only 2 major galaxies, right? And after this they'll have 3. Alright, comb the beach. Drag the rivers. This looks like it's gonna be all above water. Oh, I think I mentioned this last time, but to speak positively about Mario Sunshine and what I really liked about it, yo, Delfino Plaza, excellent hub world. With excellent music and excellent characters. What are you saying? Yeah. Whew. Oh, wow. Look at this nonsense. And then we'll just release. Hopefully we'll get a nice swing around here. Yeah. Boink. Man, I'm really enjoying these purple coin stars. I was like a little worried that they might be that it might like be a little cumbersome to have to collect 100 of them, but nah, it's just a fun romp through the levels that we're now familiar with. Are there any up on these leaves? Nope. Getting me more and more familiar with these levels for next time we get 120 stars in this game. I think that's all we needed the spring for, right? Maybe not. We might have to go back for it. Ooh, look at that one. I do gotta see if we can get up here. Oh, okay, we can get up here, so I'm sure this will be important. Springing around a bit. And back we go. So I'm thinking I will probably start Sekiro next weekend, which is not this weekend, like this coming weekend. I'll probably start it the weekend after that. And I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, everyone seems to like it. I have not seen anything of it yet, and that's on purpose. I mean, I don't want to see anything on it. Basically, I know I'm going to play it, and so I don't want to spoil anything for myself. By the way, hello, Kalonkanator. How are you today? Always a pleasure to see you. Okay, are we supposed to spring up onto this thing? Or am I supposed to just Mario up there? I mean, I don't know how to get rid of the spring. So I guess we're springing. I don't know how it looks visually. Like, I've actually seen nothing of it. Okay. Oh, it looks like there are just like a couple coins underwater. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I know it'll be a good time. We're all in for a treat. I'm sure I'll really enjoy it. It's just right now I don't have time to start it because I don't have time to finish it. The reason being that I'm going to Washington this Thursday and I'll be there for a week, so I can't start it now because, you know, I'm going to be leaving. There we go. How do I get onto this spring up here, or this thing? I guess give it one of these? I just didn't do that very well. There we are. Oh, I hear you, Colin. I definitely wouldn't call Bloodborne clunky. I think that Dark Souls is clunky by design, because the idea is that you're a dude, you're not a superhero or a ninja, you know? You're just like a dude. So like the clunkiness is by design, and I think the game is designed very well around it. Of course, that doesn't mean that you have to like it. It's just, though, it's implemented well, in my opinion. Oh, that's too bad, Frozen. Yeah, luckily for me, I just haven't seen anything on it. Okay, so spring helps you get up trees easily. That's nice. Oh my god. But then staying on the tree is another story. But yeah, Bloodborne is definitely much, like, quicker and more responsive. But yes, on Thursday I am going to Washington to visit Daisy, and I will be there for a week. And when I get back, I think we'll start Sekiro. And I'll be getting back, I'll be flying back in early Friday morning. I have a red-eye flight, you know, like right away in the morning Friday I'm flying back, so I fly back, I do my work, and then we have all weekend. Okay, did I miss anything? I see some coins down here. Hopefully there are exactly 7. Why does the idea of dragging the river or dragging the lake seem really metal? I wasn't even looking at my hair. There is that metal song by Screaming Mechanical Brain called Drag the Rivers. That might be part of it. Alright, 2 more. Which are... They're probably just on trees... Oh, right there. Yep. I say probably just on a treetop that I missed. This one kind of looks like I need the spring to access. Okay, hopefully I don't fly off the edge trying to do this. Seems a little dangerous. Yay! That old WoW fan vid? Oh, I got no idea what that is. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We did it. Okay, so what? Now the Ghostly Oh, we did finish the Ghostly Galaxy. Oh, right, that was the one with the business. Okay, and we had to do them out of order because the comet wasn't available on the other one. Okay, now we get to go to the bedroom. Wait, this is the engine room. I do remember Murlocs, though. There was the one Murloc named Murgle, which was MMMRRRGGGLLL. He was a unique... Well, unique isn't really a... It's kind of a misnomer. He was one of those silver dragon border enemies, I think. Which I don't know what you would call... Alright, more perps. More poiples.
Yes.
Oh, I played a lot of World of Warcraft, when I was... Definitely when I was, like 14, 15, 16, 17, like that age. Which is right when it came out. Like, I played quite a bit all the way through Wrath of the Lich King. And then I played a little bit during Cataclysm. And then... after that, I didn't really play much at all. Cataclysm was really the last expansion that I really played. Oh, yeah, right, exactly. The reason that I played during those times was... I mean, it was exciting that the game was new, but, Right. I had time to play a lot of an MMO. I mean, sometimes I do still find myself with that kind of time. Like, I played a lot of Destiny, the first Destiny when that came out. I mean, not as much as I played World of Warcraft when I was younger, but like, hours per day, I was playing about the same amount as I used to play World of Warcraft. But yeah, recently I tried to do the same thing with Final Fantasy XIV, you know, where I wanted a new MMO to play. But I just didn't find myself in that same position, you know, where I had all that time to put into it. Too many damn single-player games to play. Damn single-player games ruining video games. Yeah, the Wrath of the Lich King trailer was awesome. I watched it a lot of times. The big frostworm, you know, the big ice dragon that he summons looked so cool. And like when the army of skeletons, like, you see, like, the one go, like, "Brah!" And when he does that, like, his eyes light up, and then it shows, like, the whole army roar, and all their eyes light up like a big blue light across the army. Like, it looks so cool. Blizzard can make a hell of a trailer. And you know what's sad, though, is in all of my playing of World of Warcraft, I never was able to get into a raid. Like, I never actually really... I remember being in a raid battle with a guild, like, twice. Maybe. It was like somebody left and they pulled me in to replace them, and I think I did decently fine, but like, I was never involved enough in a guild to be able to do that stuff. I did the same fucking thing as last time. What the fuck? I just fell stupidly. You know what? There's something I didn't do before anyway, and I need to see if it's required. Okay, so we need to do a little double jump there, big triple jump. Ah, we do have to do this. I wonder if this is the actual required way to go. And I should have done the other one first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Nah, that's the top? Okay. Well, I probably have to take firepower up there, and then that turns into a warp star. But yeah, I did do raids in Destiny, which was by far the best part of that game. So it makes me kind of sad that I never really got to do that in World of Warcraft, because it was probably the best part. Instead of this purple coin thing, I kind of wish that this game just had generally more coins in it, and there were just 100 coin stars. You know? I think I would prefer that over the purple coin thing. I like the purple coin stars. I'm having fun right now, but the other thing is having the, all of the purple coin stars come at you at once. That's also, part of what I don't think is the best thing ever about these purple coin stars. Just the fact that we got them all at once. If these purple coin stars had been more distributed, that would have been nice. I guess it's partly my fault, though, because of the way that I played this, where I did everything I could before doing the Bowser fight. PvP looked more fun. Yeah, I've never been a PvP fan, though. For me, personally. I've always liked PvE stuff more. Okay, this looks crazy. Make sure it's a long jump. I mean, a good long jump is very, oh, look at these that we missed. Is very controllable. Alright, good, good, good. I'm glad we did that other part first, because it looks like that's all good. Yeah, I'm just not a competitive person. I don't like to compete against other people at stuff very much. I like video games where it's like somebody sets up a challenge, you know, and I'm doing it. And then I like, I don't speed run very much. Whoa. I don't speed run very much, but I like doing it when I do because, that feels like I'm competing against myself, you know? People are sore losers in cooperative environments as well, though. Like, when I was playing Destiny a lot and doing raids in that game, man, people gave up quickly when like something wasn't going perfectly, you know. I always had to be a bit of a cheerleader, you know, in the raids that I was in, just to keep people going. Hang on. Where are there 9 more coins? Oh! And Colin, one thing I'm very bad at is when people resub and they put a message in, I never notice it until later when I'm like done with the stream and I'm closing everything and I see the, you know, recent events box that says it. But you were saying that you feel old with the retro tag on this game. Yeah, I know what you mean. This game, I was 17 when this game came out. I was in high school, you know. But, I don't know, I feel like it's interesting because the Wii was out during the same time that the PS3 and 360 were out. And I don't consider PS3 360 to be retro at all. But for some reason, the Wii feels like a retro system to me. I think just the fact that it's like, it's low resolution, it's put the game in and play it kind of stuff, you know, where there aren't like patches and downloads and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the Wii technically had downloadable games, but you know what I mean. I'm talking about patches and updates and downloadable content and all that kind of stuff. So the Wii isn't retro like you're old, it's retro in spirit. You know what I mean? And that's why I thought that the tag seemed appropriate. Oh, there's 3 that I just overlooked. Okay, so there's a single purple coin left, that means. So it's just hiding somewhere. There it is. Skyward Sword needed a patch. Yeah, I remember Pokemon X needed a patch. Pokemon X and Y. Which is later, you know, that's 3DS, but, yeah, that kind of stuff is it's a really big deal when, isn't that crazy? It's a really big deal when Nintendo releases a game that has something serious enough in it that they feel the need to patch. That, like, never happens. I'm not saying Nintendo games are completely free of bugs, you know. Nintendo games have issues sometimes. But it's never something that's like, please patch this. It's always just, you know, hey, did you see a minute ago when I fell off that moving thing and then the Mario, like, tried to grab the ledge and then fell when the thing wasn't there anymore? That was kind of weird. But that's it. That's as bad as it gets with Nintendo games is, oh, that was kind of weird. How the hell do I get this coin? Well, no, that's what I'm saying, Danny, is it's not a mess in the first place. Oh, right, you just do the spinny thing. Whee! Yay! Oh, Bethesda games are a mess. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo games are always just have a crazy amount of polish on them. Like, there's always just so much personality and polish on their games that really show you that they took their time. And quality was of the utmost importance. Poipo coins. In the desert. Let's go.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, Sonic. Oh no! Right. Like, you know, of course, just Sonic 06. You know, that's like the big one, right? Where it's like you look at that game and it seems like actually disdainful that the game was released, because there's no way, like there's no way that they didn't test it, you know. Games aren't just untested. They tested it. And they just didn't fix it. Meanwhile, oh shit, I forgot that it's such a harsh penalty if you fall in the sand. Meanwhile, Nintendo recently completely scrapped Metroid Prime 4 and restarted it with Retro Studios working on it because they said it wasn't turning out well enough, you know? Namco Bandai was developing it, which I was really worried about, you know? When I heard that Metroid Prime 4 was not being developed by Retro and it was Namco, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. And then lo and behold, 6 months or so later, we get that message from Nintendo saying, you know what? Metroid Prime 4 is not looking as good as we require it to be a Nintendo game. And we're just fucking scrapping it, and Retro's making it now. Yes, I have seen Sonic Boom. That game also looks extremely broken and stupid. Rise of Lyric, right? That's the game with Bounce Pad. The funny thing for me is that I don't even like the old Sonic games. So, like, to me, Sonic has always just been an embarrassment on the video game industry. As a game franchise and as a character. As a character, Sonic is just terrible. But I know that that's just me. Sonic Mania looked okay. Okay. Hey, Hearts and Fights! Thanks for those throbbing bits! How you doing today? Whoa! Whoa! Hang on a second, that's not even fair! I guess I'm dead now. I think I spun too late. Or I didn't jump into the tornado, or something to that effect. Yeah. Right, Sonic has survived this long. Right, like... I don't even understand the fascination with the design of his character also. I hate how Sonic looks. I think he's super stupid looking. I don't like his blue, tiny little arms with his big white gloves. I hate his, like, single eyeball with 2 pupils on it that he has. Where, like, he doesn't have 2 individual eyes. He's got, like, this one big fucking thing. That's stupid looking. Right, that's the... And that's the other fun part of Sonic in general, is the, that side of the fan base. Where when Sonic Forces was coming out, we were like, oh no. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, I died last time trying to collect these coins up here. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay. But yeah, I don't think that the old Sonic games are bad. Big Cat. But they've never been my favorite. So, like, Sonic Mania seems like it looks alright. It looks like a good Sonic game. But I still haven't played it just because I don't even like Sonic games in general. They just happen to have also been objectively bad for the last many, many years. There were like 2 or 3 decent ones. And by decent, I mean, again, not my kind of game, but like, okay, they're video games. You know, there were 2 or 3 of them in the 90s. And ever since then, it's just been a shit show. Gosh, this level is designed well. Is there a coin back here? Because there was on the other side. Yeah. I was just gonna say something very similar, Colin. Like, I've heard a lot of people talk highly of Sonic Adventure. Like, oh, Sonic Adventure, it's so great. That's one of the classic, excellent Sonic games. That's excellent. And I've seen Sonic Adventure. I haven't played it, but I've seen it, and I think it looks absolutely terrible. Like, you're saying, like, just absolutely terribly aged, and, yeah. Okay. So I missed those 6 coins, so we gotta try this again. By the way, when you have a timed button like this in a game, you should always be able to re-stomp the button while it's down, without having to wait it out. That's something that I've noticed Zelda games are very good about. Or at least Wind Waker was, now that I think about it. Maybe it's just Wind Waker. Uh-oh. 3 more. What happened? Okay, okay. Aha! Atop the thwomp. Of course. Oh, I almost jumped right into the sand. I'm actually gonna take this to be safe. I wonder if I'm supposed to, yeah, looks like, oh, wait. If we backflip off this thing, yeah. I may have been intended to, take a tornado there, but I like that way better. Alright, now I'm playing super slow to be super safe. Because we did it. Alright, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. There we are. I'm back. We have just 7 stars to go, so we are more than halfway done with the stars that we need to get today. Oh, I have to leave this area because this doesn't have it yet? Alright, to the engine room. So this is this way. Alright, toy time. Is this the one? Yes! I remember this star specifically. This is the star that made me remember that purple coins exist in this game. Because I was talking earlier about how, like, I bet we're gonna unlock one more star for each place. And... oh, it's Luigi on the other side? I didn't even know! Yeah, I was saying, I bet that we're gonna get one more star that we need to get in each place. And, it's going to involve collecting purple coins on the Mario sprite thing. Because this star I very much remember. Oh, shit. I think I just lost because, I mean, oh, wow, okay, never mind, I did it. Except, I still need to, like, wait, what? How do you get those? Oops, I actually did not mean to do that. Oh no, tell me it's still there. Okay. We're probably gonna run out of lives in Game Over, though, for the first time, because for some reason, once again, for no reason that I can think of, this game does not save how many lives you have. And so each time you start the game, you've got, like, this new, you've got like 5 lives again that you need to work with, and so doing the hardest star, I'm probably gonna game over. Because yes, I remember this being the hardest star. So yeah, I totally screwed up here. Oh my gosh. I made it though. Okay, that was pretty cool. Now what the heck is that all about? Oh my gosh. Oh. What? I'm dead now. Gosh. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It's just so precise. I love how it's timed on top of the fact that it's also naturally timed based on the fact that you only have so many steps. Like, you don't... These tiles are going away as they step on them. As I step on them. You don't need to time it on top of that. I guess I might as well collect these right away. Hey, Giga. Well, I just lost because I didn't collect that coin. And now I've got this problem to deal with as well. Alright. This is it. This is the hardest star, I think. Holy shit. It's so difficult. There we go. Okay. Do that. Oh, are you serious? Okay. I usually try to start at 5 p.m. or like slightly after 5, just because that's when I'm done with work. But I often start late. Darn. Well, this one's a bust, but I guess I might as well, like, practice the rest of it. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna practice the rest. Leave those behind. See what other challenges await me. Wait, is this another one of those ones that has more than 100 coins? It all makes so much sense now. Okay. This star is not nearly as difficult as I was giving it credit for. Because once again, I'm looking at this going, this is impossible. Except, oh wait. There's more than 100 coins. Oh my gosh, though, I can't collect the... Alright, we can do this. What? What? The Mario did not long jump. I'm not exactly sure why. Probably had something to do with the angle of the platform and possibly also poor execution. But the Mario did not long jump when I required it. Whoa! Over here. Uh-oh. I meant to collect that coin. Okay. Yeah, I just got so caught up in optimizing the beginning there, assuming that I had to collect all the coins, that, I let this star be a little bit more difficult than it actually is. And look at that, we didn't even game over. I don't remember that in 3D Land. I did do everything, or I did 100% Mario 3D Land. But I mean, I was definitely not mixing this up with that. I definitely remembered it being Mario Galaxy specifically. But I was just making the same mistake that I already made in this game earlier when we had the grabby hand star, and I was assuming that I had to get all 100, or I was assuming that I had to get every coin when it was just, when there were just more than 100 on the stage. But yeah, how's it going, Matto? Alright, let's see if the one in here is available now. Yes. The puzzle cube. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, both of the previous stars that that had more than 100 coins in the stage were also timed. So I'm just guessing that that's going to be the case here as well. Oh! This puzzle cube reminds me of The Witness for some reason. This seems a little precarious. Perhaps I should be ignoring this side because it looks like it would be harder than the other sides, but I don't know. Actually, it looks like it's going pretty well. Only a minute left, though. Alright, what side is it on? Yeah. I was really hoping that my method of zigzagging would actually hit all 6 sides of the cube, but I wasn't sure that it would.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, only 5 stars left. All right. So yeah, back to the engine room. Yeah, fuck it, let's fly up there. Woo! Oh. Okay. You don't actually ground pound out of flight if you hit Z. Noted. Did you guys know when the Wii was like in prototype phase, like when they were first showing the Wii remote before its design was final, that the 1 and 2 buttons were lowercase a and b? Oops. Yeah, in high school we had in art class we had like a pop culture project where we had to make a paper mache sculpture out of something from pop culture. And I made a Wii remote, but it was funny because the Wii wasn't out yet, and it wasn't even the final design of the Wii remote. So I made a giant paper mache prototype Wii remote that had the lowercase a and b on it. It also didn't have a... the other differences were it didn't have a speaker on it yet, and the home button was up by where the power button is. Like, the power button and the home button were... I think this is true. The power button and the home button were both on top, instead of the home button being between plus and minus. And plus and minus were still select and start also. I forgot about that. It was still select and start. This kind of looks like it's a timed stage where there are only 100 coins. Which is a little awkward because I think I left a coin behind. What? Oh, yeah. So this one, they mixed it up. Alright, well the rest of this will just be practice then. Oops. Okay. Oh, we're back at the start, so... Where were the 5 that I skipped? Oh yeah, they were in this little area over here. I was just thinking about that last night, Colin. We would like to play. And they drove around it was like a beetle, or like a bug, that they were driving around. And I want to say that, like, the brand of the car that they were driving was just the Wii logo. Like, it like, replaced the, where the car logo would normally be. It said Wii. And then the 2 eyes of the Wii bowed, like the 2 Japanese people that went to people's houses wanting to play. We lose a life for running out of time. Gnarly. I didn't realize Mario actually just had a gun to his head. Oh, skateboarding. I tried to be a skateboarder. I honestly could not even ollie. And I tried real hard. I could only stand on a skateboard if it was on carpet. Like I couldn't keep. Well, what I mean is I could ride a skateboard around, just riding, you know, sort of. But as far as like, if I tried to do an ollie or something, I couldn't even do that on hard ground. I had to be on like carpet or something to not have it fly out from under me. And even then, I couldn't even do it. Bad hip, okay. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. All those hours of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater made me really want to be able to. Whoa. Eee! Almost fell. All right, here we go. Home stretch. I had it on PS1. I never had a Dreamcast. And I also didn't have the first Tony Hawk game. The first Tony Hawk game I had was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. And then Tony Hawk 3 came out on both PS1 and PS2, but we didn't have a PS2 yet. So I got that on I got the PS1 version of Tony Hawk 3. And then I almost feel like we got the PS1 version of Tony Hawk 4 also, but no, we had to have had a PS2 by then. I'm fine with not having a Dreamcast. It didn't have that much good stuff on it. Like, we were talking about Sonic Adventure before, which I think looked terrible. Even back then, I didn't think it looked very good. And then, I mean, it had like Soul Blade on it. Or maybe it was Soul Calibur at that point, I don't remember. That seemed okay. But I just didn't care about Soul Calibur until Soul Calibur 2 came out on GameCube and had Link in it. Then it was like, okay, this is a series that I need to play now. Or a game I need to play now. And I played a lot of Soul Calibur 2. But I never got any other Soul Calibur games. That was the only one. I mean, the other ones didn't have a Link in it. You know. Soul Calibur 3 had the lady with the hoop though, the loop. That looked pretty cool. But And then Soul Calibur 4 had Darth Vader and Yoda in it, which I just don't give a shit about. And then Soul Calibur, was it 5 that had Ezio in it? And it's like, eh. But I mean, that's not to say that the value of the game completely depends on its guest characters. But, you know. It was certainly a thing for me since I first played Soul Calibur 2, and the reason was, distinctly, that it had Link in it. Well, that's why I played it in the first place, and then I got it for myself because it was fun. we got a couple purple coins down here. And no time limit on this one. They don't all have time limits. In fact, more don't than do so far, I think. Well, maybe it's half and half at this point. Yeah, some of them are just a fun romp through the level. This one seems to be focused on treetops and cloud tops as the B, which is interesting because this level originally had a little bit of that, but it wasn't like focused on it. Oh no! Yeah, I had Tony Hawk 3 on PS1, and then I think I had Tony Hawk 4 on PS2. No, I think I had Tony Hawk 4 on PS1. We didn't have a PS2 for a long time. I actually, now, I just thought about it because I distinctly remember playing Tony Hawk 4 with an off-brand PS1 controller. Yeah, I think that, I mean, that might have been the case for a lot of people. Tony Hawk was a crazy lucrative franchise. I mean, there were a lot of people that aren't like gamers, you know, that didn't really play video games, but, you know, they'd romp around some Tony Hawk. Just like how there's a lot of people who don't really play video games, but they might play Guitar Hero, you know, when that was the new thing. Or Grand Theft Auto. Just running around, you know, making mischief in Grand Theft Auto. Whoa. And then there are lots of people who, like, pretty much only play, you know, Call of Duty. I think that's starting to go down now, maybe, but I'm not sure. And you know what's funny about that? Tony Hawk was an Activision franchise. Call of Duty is an Activision franchise. And Guitar Hero was bought out by Activision at one point. Activision knows their target audience, which is, you know, your average Joe Schmo, not somebody who plays video games, but somebody who has a game system and just plays something casual and easy. Oh, right, the new Madden. Yeah, there are people who just play sports games for sure. I wonder what Madden games are like now. And the reason I say that is it used to really seem like, I don't know, the last time that I really looked at a Madden game, it looked so behind the times. Like, compared to other video games and other sports games and stuff, it looked like it was just so outdated. And it was like, why aren't they updating this game more? I guess because they don't have to. But that's what it felt like at that time. And I wonder if it's... First of all, I wonder if it's still like that. And second of all, is Madden affected by the same problems that are in, like, the NBA games and stuff right now, where they're basically mobile games now with their like, microtransactions, special currencies, and like, loot box player packs and all that kind of shit? Or is that only 2K that does that? I don't know if EA does that with their... Oh no, they totally do. FIFA. FIFA has the... FIFA was like the first one to do the, to do like the player pack thing. So yeah, I don't know why Madden wouldn't have that stuff in it since it's EA, but you know, I just never, whenever it comes up, you know, whenever I'm watching a video that talks about those mechanics in sports games, it's always FIFA and NBA, FIFA, which is EA, and NBA 2K, which is 2K games. Those are always like the big ones to come up, I feel like. And I don't think I've ever really heard them talk about Madden. I agree, Giga. One thing that's nice about microtransactions and loot boxes, though, for me personally, and this isn't nice as in it makes them better, it just means that it's a non-issue for me, is that they just so happen to only be in games that I don't care about. So they haven't really affected me yet. Whoop. This is definitely the longest purple star coin yet, so I really hope I don't die to something stupid out of nowhere. Because yeah, floating around as this bumblebee is pretty slow. You like loot boxes? Oh, if they're not buyable with real money. That's totally different. Yes, totally different. Like an in-game thing where like you unlock a... Oh, awesome flex. Tomorrow night. Wow. Oh, there's 98 or 99 and 100. Yes, like what you're describing, Squall, is simply a game's progression system or unlock system being non-linear, where like you get random rewards instead of a set path of rewards. And yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's up on top of that thing. Totally, Flex. I'm excited for you. This is just a... Oh, wait a second. This is where it is. Wait, so we need to be back up because we need to get there. Alright, it would be very unfortunate to die now. Alright. Oh, jeez. You know, I don't like that Mario goes back to just normal outfit when you grab a star. I think if you grab a star with Bee suit, he should be Bee Mario.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Sorry if you guys could hear that. I lost it, Squall. It disappeared. I have no idea where it went. And that happened a long time ago. I miss the beanie. I've considered buying another one. You know what, too? So the thing was, the beanie that I wore all the time was, it came with the special edition of Infamous Second Son. Which means it wouldn't be too hard to get another one, because I know exactly the beanie. It's the one that came with that special edition, so all I would need to do is buy one of those. And I can't imagine that it's that expensive, because who the hell cares about the special edition of Infamous Second Son? All right. Is this it? We're in the garden, the last place? Yeah. Right, because we only have 2 stars left. Here we go, fellas. We have 2 stars left total. Well, this looks fun. Ah! Well, missed one. You know what was really interesting in Final Fantasy XIV? I never paid any attention to the story at all when I played it, But I did notice at one point, after a conversation, I looked at the dialogue box of the characters that were talking in the cutscene, and one of them said about something, they said, blame yourself or the gods. Which I thought was interesting because Final Fantasy XIV takes place in Ivalice, right? Which is where Final Fantasy Tactics takes place? Or no, that's not right. Or is it? I don't know. Anyway, the point is that that line of dialogue, I think, is a reference to Final Fantasy Tactics, where Delita says to somebody, blame yourself or God about something. He's like kidnapping the princess or something, and they're like, why, Delita? He's like, don't ask me, blame yourself or God. Fuck! Moving platforms are hard to deal with. It's funny that they give me this super mushroom because it's not my health that I'm concerned about, it's falling. What? That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter how much health I have when any hit just sends me careening off the platform. Oh. Speaking of Final Fantasy Tactics, have you guys played Final Fantasy Tactics? Man, that game is good. Easily one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Oh no. What? Oh, I got off center. Well, I'm pretty much dead now because I missed the oh, fuck. I'm trying to slowly gain lives off these bits. There we go, we got the first one. Because as long as I don't die... Okay. As long as I don't die right away... There's that one-up mushroom right there. So we netted one life. Is this gonna be actually the hardest one? Yeah, you know, from what I've seen of Disgaea, I feel like I don't really like how the battle system looks all that much. I would probably like it if I played it, but the battle system seems not quite as good to me as Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, it's interesting, don't get me wrong, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I would have to try it, though. But you're right about the characters, though. For everything I've seen about Disgaea, the characters are just excellent. Oh. I did not expect the gravity change there. Is this thing gonna start going the other way now? Please just start moving the other way. You're not gonna, are you? Like, for some reason I was thinking I was gonna have to do like a wall jump on that thing or something, and not that it was gonna change gravity on me. So, we'll try to finish this with 99 coins. For the practice. For when we get here on the real run. You got 99? I have to be honest, I feel bad for you. It's a disgrace. See you later. Oh, that's funny. I might as well have only gotten 0. Well, I don't know. At some point, getting 0 might be impressive in its own right. You know, some people are all about those Mario coinless runs. Okay. There we go. It's a bit of a brain buster to now be pushing up and down to be moving left and right. Which I realize this is Mario Galaxy, the whole game has been like that, but like, you know. In this specific instance, it felt extra hard because, you know, I spent a long time going left and right before switching that way, and had to adjust very quickly. What? Oh my god, why did the Mario fly back a little bit? Are you fucking serious? Like, the Mario sits there being electrified in place while the thing moves away from him, and then also, once he's released, he gets bumped back a little bit. It's okay, we've almost netted another life. Yeah. Yeah, they're like pie slices. I was reading chat, so I wasn't looking at that thing, and then decided to try to jump under it. Jump away from it, but the change in gravity took a moment for the Mario to spin around in the air for a second, and it was too long. It's just funny that you might as well not have health in this star, because everything kills you. Because it sends you off of the platform. Okay. This really isn't that hard. This is one of those times where every time that I die, I'm embarrassed about it. Because it's something so stupid. Ugh. But yeah, auto-scrollers, slow auto-scrollers are always extra difficult just by nature of them being slow auto-scrollers. Because, like, it's impossible to have a flow, you know? Okay. Woo! Bing! There we go. We did it! I really worked for it. Ah, see? Then I get appreciated at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, there's still 2 stars left. Okay. That's right. It's tough love. Tough love from that weird robot thing. Ah, the Melty Molten is last. Okay. Bum. All right, all right. You know, I don't really remember this kingdom this galaxy very well. Oh my gosh, hang on. I'm having some trouble with this 3D swimming here. They just keep coming. Okay. There aren't any, like, right under this guy. Alright. What? So it's Monday. After today, I mentioned I'll be gone for a week starting Thursday. And then I want to play Sekiro when I get back. That makes me wonder whether I should... Like, I was talking about getting 120 stars in this game, and then right away going for the 120 stars again when we get to the other world that Rosalina talked about. But I don't know if I have enough time to get all 120 stars again before I leave. So I might want to maybe try to finish Megami Tensei instead. Because I think I can probably finish that in 2 days. Decisions. What is this all about? I feel like there's like a power-up or something. Or like shells or something that I'm not getting here. That I'm supposed to have picked up. What did he say? I've got a level 1 snorkel toad certification. A level 1 certification. That reminds me of a time that Flex was telling me that he had a disagreement with somebody about a ruling in Magic the Gathering. And they told him that they heard their side of the ruling from their friend, who's the top judge in the state. Which sounds like a made-up thing to say. What do you mean, top judge? I know that there are different levels of judges, but it's not like they all have a big judging tournament and are ranked one by one. It's been a very long time since I've had... Like, I remember that happening all the time when I first started playing Magic, like, really casually, you know? All the disagreements about rulings. When, like, it's... Even now... I know, I wish I knew what the ruling argument was. I could tell you about the Future Sight incident. That was the #1 funniest, dumbest thing I have ever encountered in playing Magic with people. Was the Future Sight incident. Basically, do you know the card Future Sight? It's a blue enchantment for 5 mana that says... You play with the top card of your library revealed, and you may play that card. You know, pretty powerful. Basically, like, as long as you're playing the top card of your library, it's almost like, it's basically like every single card draws you a card, you know? Because you reveal the next card of your library, and that's basically part of your hand. Powerful card. We were playing a multiplayer game with someone who my brother-in-law played with and sort of built up as being like a really good player. I think he said he was a judge, but I'm not sure. And he was playing a blue deck, and he played Future Sight. And the way that he said the card worked was that, for some reason, he understood it as you play with the top card of your library revealed, and the words, you may play that card, for some reason, meant that you didn't have to pay mana. You didn't have to pay for the card. You could just play it for free without paying its mana cost. And me, a brand new player to Magic, playing with the first deck that I ever played with, was just like, you're insane if you think that that's what the card does. If you didn't have to pay mana for the card, it would say you can play it without paying its mana cost, like every single other card that allows you to play cards without paying their mana costs would say. Anytime that there's a card that allows you to circumvent paying for it, it specifically states without paying its mana cost. But he's just like, oh, for sometimes they don't always write everything. Or something to that effect. And it's like, okay, so I was saying, first of all, that was my argument, was if it meant that you didn't have to pay mana for the card, then it would say that. The second argument is, okay, let's say, by the way, Omniscience was not a card yet. Let's say that it did allow you to play the cards without paying their mana cost. It would definitely 100% not be a blue enchantment that cost 5 mana. It would not be 5 mana for a card that lets you just sit there and play cards off the top of your library for free until you hit the second land, because for some reason, this was his wording, this was his understanding of the card. For some reason, it allowed you to play cards without paying their mana cost, but if you hit a second land, you can't play 2 lands in one turn. So once you hit a land and you've already played one, well, you can't play that off the top of your library. And so that was just a long argument, and the dumbest argument I ever had about a Magic ruling. And I will never forget that. Here's the funniest thing about it. The real kicker to the story is that I was playing a creature called Hate Flayer, which is a 5/5, and it has an ability where you can untap it and pay mana to have it deal 5 damage to any target. And for some reason at the time, because I was a new player, I was a new enough player to not realize this, despite the fact that... Okay, anyway, let's not get sidetracked yet. I was a new enough player to not understand that I couldn't just do that at any time, that I couldn't assign Hate Flayer as an attacker, and then at the end of the declare attacker step, when everybody gets priority, be able to then do its untap ability to deal 5 damage. I didn't understand that you could do that. For some reason I thought that I had to wait for attacks to resolve, and go on my second main phase, then do the untap ability. But if I had known that I could do that at that time, I still would have won the game, despite him being able to play all the cards from his deck for free with Future Sight. So yeah, I was new enough to not understand how to use an untap ability, but it was still so clearly and stupidly obvious that his understanding of Future Sight was ridiculous. However, this person is now like the head chef or some kind of chef at a restaurant nearby Flex Retro's house, and let me tell you, this guy makes a hell of a burger. Alright? This guy can make a burger. Okay, there's 3 more coins here. Break out the long jump. What, over here? So anyway, if you ever hear Flex or I refer to the Future Sight incident, that's what we're talking about. Neat. Tonight I will probably make a frozen dinner. Maybe some bagel bites, maybe a lasagna. I've got some spicy fried chicken TV dinners that are really good. Oh. Are these they? No. Yeah. Man, I can't get a good volume balance on my alerts lately, but hello! Hello. Daisy and Rosie, and possibly Adrian? I don't remember. How are you today? I popped in your stream for a minute and you were watching... I think you were watching The Last Man on Earth? Was that what it was? Oh, yeah, the reason for that, Giga, which I can fix at any time that I want, is that I set up my host alerts, and then after I set up my host alerts, raid alerts became a new thing on Twitch, that now raiding is different from hosting. And I was like, okay, Streamlabs, and I went and like set the same image and sound to be the raid alert because I just didn't want it to be any different. But I forgot that like the layout is also a different thing, and I didn't set that, so it's still set to the default layout. So I just need to click one button on Streamlabs to get it to be right, but I haven't done that yet. Yo, where are these 3 other purple coins? It'd be cute if Booze had them. So, like, I had to defeat some Booze. Or like, well, I just came back in here, but still. It's gotta be up in this area. I can't, like, go into the ship, can I? I appreciate the feedback, though, Giga. I like when people are picky about that kind of thing. Sometimes after a stream, I'll go to, like, just depending on what's happening. I don't know, sometimes after a stream, I notice that, like, the audio was really bad the whole time because of something I did wrong. Oh, there they are. And it's like, man, why don't people tell me these things? Whoop, whoop. Yeah! We did it! Alright. It looks like it turns out that if I ever want to get out of water easily, you can just spin. Oh! Hello, the song request savior. I wasn't sure you were here or not, but, now I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There it is, number 119. We have one more star to get. One more! And then I think we're gonna switch to Megami Tensei 2, because I don't have time to get all 120 stars again in this game. I think we have to do that. I think we have to do that when I get back. Red hot purple coins. The future is now here. I remember seeing a optimism versus pessimism test that that had the phrase "the future is now here" or "the future is nowhere," and the test is which one you thought it said. I mean, it wasn't like a big thing. It was just, hey, what are the words that you see? Now here's a, now here's a little tidbit on optimism versus pessimism. The Love Guru? Was that a Mike Myers movie? I'm seeing Mike Myers in my understanding of what that movie is. Okay. I watched the first Austin Powers movie like a couple years ago just to go back and be like, what about that Austin Powers movie? Was that actually any good? And I liked it. I thought it was good. I did not go back and watch the second or third one. I remember the second and third one having like all the same jokes in it. Like, oh, there's the part where the silhouette looks funny. Like, the characters are doing something behind a curtain. And the silhouette looks like they're doing something that they're not. There's the part where they're naked and all these different things are covering up their naughty bits. You know, like all the same jokes I remember being in those ones. Whoa! But, I mean, you could say that that was further parody or commentary on James Bond, of everything being recycled and every movie is the same. I also watched the first Wayne's World and really liked it. And from what I remember from seeing Wayne's World 2 on like TV and stuff, I'm pretty sure Wayne's World 2 is a better sequel than the Austin Powers had. And boy, let me tell you, I am so glad that they have not tried to do an Austin Powers reboot, you know? That seems like a series that is ripe for a shitty Remember the 90s reboot, you know? Alright, I'm just going this way. Okay. Do something like that. Yeah. You help your Uncle Jack off an elephant. Well, yeah. You helped capital J, Jack, off an elephant. You know. Oh no! But stuff like that, what do you mean? Like that stuff that's in those movies? Oh, no! Mario, you can do it. What if I spin every one of these jumps? No! I forgot that I need to be collecting star bits, like, more than I have been. Because we actually need the lives. This is the last star? How about that? So, I feel like this didn't get talked about enough. I just realized last night. Did you guys know that Nintendo completely reversed on their policy about their content being on YouTube and Twitch? As in, well, Twitch is a little different, but like on YouTube, Nintendo doesn't copyright claim their stuff anymore and take ad revenue from you. They have a whole policy on their website just about how, like, you're just allowed to use their gameplay on your stuff. You're not allowed to use actual Nintendo's own promotional stuff Like, well, as in, like, promotional trailers, if you are not providing, in their words, what was their words? Creative input or commentary or something like that. That's a big deal. You know, like, because I love Nintendo. I'm a big Nintendo fan. But one thing that was always shitty about Nintendo was that they didn't understand YouTube. They didn't understand Twitch, you know? And they seized revenue from creators. And that was a bad thing. And they don't do it anymore. It was very nice to go from all of my Nintendo game streams being copyright claimed to none of them. The reason it came up for me, though, was that I was complaining about this on Discord, that I got a copyright claim from some, like, collective organization for Australian and New Zealand composers over the Dire Dire Docks theme appearing in my Mario 64 video. And I wonder if it's a legitimate claim, because Nintendo shouldn't be claiming this anymore themselves. And even if they were, I would expect to be seeing a claim from Nintendo. Or if it were a company representing Nintendo, then it would be representative of Japanese composers, not New Zealand and Australia. Unless I don't know where Koji Kondo is from. YouTube gave you a strike even though you don't have ads? Well, right. Well, I mean, what did you get a strike for? And was it a strike or just a claim? And also, what was it for? I don't have anything against, like, legitimate copyright protection. I see. A song that you didn't know was there? But, okay, and then, but what was the actual action that was taken? Like, because sometimes people say that they got a copyright strike, but that's a really specific thing. A strike is when the video is removed from YouTube and your account gets a strike on it, which if you get 3 of those, your account is deleted. That is not a copyright claim where they simply put ads on your video or say that you can't put ads on the video, and but the video stays up and no action is taken against your account. You simply cannot monetize this video and someone else is monetizing it instead. And I mean, I would say that if you're uploading a video that has copyrighted content that you're claiming to not know is there, then you are, then you're saying, you know, you're saying that you're not being very careful with the content that you're uploading and claiming as your own, you know? Your video that you are uploading. If it has somebody else's copyright in it, without fair use, whether you know it's there or not is your fault, because it's your video that you're uploading.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was it, by the way. 120. Big 120. We did it. We got them all. All right. We now have enough star power to go to another world. But before that, we must help your special one. Okay. So it saves the fact that I got the last star, but it doesn't... So I guess now we're going to do the final star again, because this time we have all 120 stars. That's weird, though. I pointed that out last time, Flex. But yeah, so that's kind of weird the way that this game does that. So the final 15 stars you can only get after you have done this final fight with Bowser. But then they make you do the final fight with Bowser again? That's really weird. Unless it's going to be different this time. If it's different this time, then I'm all for it, and that's amazing. But I don't know if I'm expecting that. I don't think I am. And it's kind of... And if it is the same level again, it's kind of dumb that they lock the last 15 stars behind the last level that they're then going to make you do again. What they should do is... Okay, so they want to lock the last 15 stars behind the ending. Then what they should do is have the ending happen, and then you take Princess Peach to the spaceship with Rosalina. She's there now, and then you go get the last 15 stars. You know? That's how it should work. You go get the last 15 stars with Princess Peach there now, saved. However, it's not that stupid because this level is fucking awesome. So, I'm not annoyed that I have to do it again. I'm just surprised that it works this way. It doesn't seem... like, I would expect Nintendo to do something like... something more like what I was describing. But this level was totally awesome, so I actually am really happy to just be playing it again. And it is nice to finish the game with this level. I just wish that I didn't have to do it before getting 120 stars. I want to do this level when I have 120 stars and have that be the time that I do the level. But oh well. You gotta play the really awesome level twice. That's the... That's the consequence of what I'm describing. It's just that there's this really awesome level in the game that you gotta play twice. I feel like I remember the music being like the Bowser music last time, but maybe that was just the other Bowser stages and not this one. Whew. Damn. Uh-oh. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's Bonsai Bill. No! These homing bullet bills, man. They home. No! Fucking... I almost did it. I was almost good. Whoa. I keep thinking I can get right under it. Oh, right. Eh. Oh, that was weird. I thought I was in the clear for that. Or I thought I was already in the next spot. Okay, we're gonna long jump right there. That worked. Whoa! God, these bullet bills homing is so brutal. Whew.
Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, 'cause she's with me!
Alright, here we go. We already read all this last time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. arch nemesis. The boulders. Oh, jeez. Alright, here we go. Oh. Oh. I love this, how he shoots these fireballs and then they start coming around the globe from the other side. Woo! Uh-oh. I should just get a green microphone stand. All right. The ending with the big 120. So my biggest complaint about this game in the end was the fact that you have to do the way that they handled the last 15 stars, where they're only available after you do the last battle. And then after you do the last battle, it acts like you haven't, except that you have the star. And then once you get the rest of the 120, you have to do the last fight, or the last level again. Not that I mind so much doing it twice, it's just weird that it's handled that way. No, the Luma's gone. Now Mario can't fly through space anymore, and he's gonna die. I said this last time, but I find this to be a very frightening image at the end. Black holes are scary. I feel like black holes are probably the scariest thing in the universe. The idea of one. It's like, holy shit. Why is Rosalina so huge? Why is there a baby crying? Well, we know why there's a baby crying. Alright, so we already read all of this. Dark, deep, deep water. That can be pretty frightening. Not like a black hole, though. That's pretty scary, Ilias. Yeah, it's true. At any moment, it could all just be gone.
Oh.
I don't really know enough about how the universe works, though. Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, we already saw all this.
Welcome, new galaxy.
Yay. You know, Ilias, when I started the stream, as usual, the very first thing I did was show the cover art in the manual, and I forgot to point out you are Mr. Gay. But I'm glad you know about that. I mean, I know everybody knows about that, but not everybody. I'm glad people haven't forgotten about that. Let me say it that way. That Norihiro Aoyagi, he programmed some fun bosses. What are we talking about? Oh! On the cover for Mario Galaxy, if you look at which which letters have sparkles on them. Why is it not focused? The letters with sparkles on them say you are Mr. Gay. So. Oh, now it focused. See, I said right when we were done reading it out, then it focused. Excellent. Oh, it's pretty stupid. Yeah, I am. Are you? I gotta make this mic stand green. That's gonna be my solution to all my problems. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I'm not gonna make the mic green, because that would look weird. But all this business. Good old Satoru Iwata.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Yeah. It sounded like they may have actually done a couple takes on that one.
Thank you.
Soon, Ilias. I don't think that I'll be able to do 120 as Luigi before I leave. So I think I'm going to do it when I get back. And instead try to beat Megami Tensei 2 before I leave. Megami Tensei? I do think that the second one isn't as fun as the first one. Because, like, the plot of it is kind of weird.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
Yeah! Alright, alright. I actually expected it to say Luigi right there. Alright, alright. So we got, like, Mario Crown complete. Alright.
Luigi. Mario. Luigi. Mario.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Luigi.
All right. Well, there you go. Yup. Oh. All right. I'm gonna take a short break, and when I come back, I'm gonna try to finish Megami Tensei 2. I mean, I don't know if we'll beat it tonight, but we might beat it very soon before I leave. And I'm all excited about that. But alright. See you in a minute.